Okay, let's begin with top. The policy says that the tops must be in school colors. The Bay High school colors are solid white, solid red, and solid black. Also tops, for interpretation of tops, it means anything that's worn above the waist that's visible. We're going to show you some examples of compliant tops and non-compliant tops. Out of dress code. An example of layered out of dress code. In dress code. So we've seen some examples of tops. Let's go a step further. The policy also says that the shirts must be a polo shirt. In other words, it must have a roll type collar, or the shirts must be a button-up shirt, which is completely buttoned at the front, but it also must have a collar. Now, the policy also gives us some latitude with other types of shirts. The policy says that we can use spirit shirts. However, the spirit shirts must be in our approved colors. Remember, those are white, solid red, and solid black. Notice the collars in dress code. Polo shirts or golf shirts must have no more than 3 buttons. Here are some examples of polo type shirts that have too many buttons. Spirit shirts in dress code. Spirit shirts out of dress code. Remember, colors. Now the policy has given some latitude to club shirts. I know there are several clubs at Bay High, and they all want to be representative, and that's wonderful. It's always great to be involved in clubs and extracurricular activities. However, club shirts must also be in our approved colors. Remember, they're white, red, or black. Now, the policy goes on to say that if a club is a national recognized organization or club, their shirts may be worn. There are only a few clubs that's the case at Bay High. We have our National Honor Society, we have our Beta Club, we have the Key Club, the Anchor Club, and of course there's Air Force. And we're going to show some examples of their colors. So just remember, if you're a club, it doesn't give you latitude to have any colors other than the school colors. These are national clubs and their colors, which would be considered in dress code. These are extracurricular and club shirts that are in dress code. And here's some shirts that are club shirts that are not in dress code. So as you can see, you've got plenty of opportunity to be in compliant but be unique. Now I want to talk about one other shirt that's kind of a gray area. I know many of you go off to competitions and you do things representing Bay High, and that's wonderful, and we're proud of you. However, remember that just because you got a shirt from a competition doesn't give you the right to wear it to school. We're proud of you, but you can't wear it unless, remember, it's in our colors. If it's a red, white, or black shirt, then we can probably go with that. But we've seen some things that blue and orange. And remember, guys, we're proud of you. And we're excited that you went and you represented us well. But let's remember, the dress code is still going to take precedent over that. Some of the biggest issues that we've had over the year with dress code have been the shirts being untucked. Now, I know there's been a lot of latitude with the shirts being untucked. However, next year, the shirts must be tucked in. And let me make something clear. The dress code policy does not begin at 7:30. It begins when you arrive on this campus. So when you arrive on this campus, you need to be in dress code. And remember, your shirts must be tucked in at all times while you're on the Bay High campus.